style guide. Use casual storytelling language. To focus on concrete storytelling visual. I'm blending wood and inspire. Blending hope, freedom, and rock energy with gleams of love and perseverance, making the music a timeless global phenomenon, but keep it realistic and grounded. Keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echo, echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace. Mood, powerful, emotional release. Main hook and emotional peak. And hope, freedom, and rock energy with flings of love and perseverance, making the music a timeless global phenomenon, but keep it realistic and grounded. Keep it realistic and grounded. Electric guitar, crumbling hi-hat, crash. String power. We started out on lonely roads with nothing but our worn out shoes, burning bright beneath the fading stars, chasing dreams we couldn't lose. Each chord a beat of stubborn hearts, alive beneath the open sky. Through torn pages and endless fights, we found the strength to rise. And when the night felt cold and wide, we held on tight, refused to hide. This is the sound of breaking free, the fire burning wild inside of me. From whispered pain to shouts that soar, we're more than what's come before. With every note a story told, in every breath a soul unfolds. We rise beyond the storm and climb, making melodies that stand the time. Midnight streets and open bars, where stories blend with smoky air. Our voices blend with electric light, a healing anthem for those who care. Memories tangled in every verse, scars that shine with honest truth. Through the noise and the quiet moments, we chase the beauty of living proof. Though the world may try to weigh us down, our music lives, it's unbound. This is the sound of breaking free, the fire burning wild inside of me. From whispered pain to shouts that soar, we're more than what's come before. With every note a story told, in every breath a soul unfolds. We rise beyond the storm and climb, making melodies that stand the time. Strings swell like the sea around us, piano keys like falling rain, electric chords that pull and haunt us. In their pulse we shed the strain. Freedom's not just a distant dream, it's the song we've come to know. In every line, resilience gleams, a light that guides our way to home. This is the sound of breaking free, the fire burning wild inside of me. From whispered pain to shouts that soar, we're more than what's come before. With every note a story told, in every breath a soul unfolds. We rise beyond the storm and climb, making melodies that stand the time. So play on through the darkest night, where hope and courage intertwine. In every chord find your own light, a timeless song forever mine. command, rightful elections, slow rock, ballads song about from stadium shaking, rock anthems to emotional ballads. The songs tell stories of love, hope, and ambition, proving music's power. Heal, inspire, and keep dreams alive. String guide, use casual, starting language to focus on concrete, starting and visual imagery specific to the fun. From stadium shaking, rock anthems to emotional ballads. The songs tell stories of love, hope, and ambition, proving music's power. Heal, inspire, and keep dreams alive. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliché words. Echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow, more powerful, emotional release. electric guitar. Auras, everything I had. Electric carries things of ambition, love, and perseverance, wrapped in rock energy and hearts of lyrics, giving courage to dream and strength to endure, but keep it realistic and grounded. Powerful emotional release, purpose, main hook, and emotional pitch, and lights and guitar. Electric guitar full of emotional pitch, hydraulic save, unrest and string, partitional, cinematic feel. I learned the world from a cracked FM radio. sitting on the floor with a bent antenna. Songs rolled in like open highways. Every chord felt bigger than the room. Posters on the wall, cheap strings on a pawn shop guitar. Fingers sore, but I kept on playing. I didn't know where life would land me. I just knew I wasn't done. Every wrong note taught me something. Every scar came with a sound. When the room felt way too quiet, that old song would pull me out. Turn it up, let it break your heart wide open. Let it shake the fear out of your bones. These riffs were built for standing back up when you think you're standing alone. Sing it loud for the ones who made it through, for the ones still fighting tonight. These anthems keep reminding us, don't give up on life. I've seen crowds with their hands in the air, sweat and tears on a lit up stage. Different faces, same old feeling, like we're all breathing the same line. From worn out vans to sold out nights, every mile carved into the sound. The beat hits hard, the lights come on, and we remember why we're still around. It's more than noise and broken speakers, more than chasing after fame. It's a promise set in motion that tomorrow still can change. Turn it up, let it break your heart wide open. Let it shake the fear out of your bones. These riffs were built for standing back up when you think you're standing alone. Sing it loud for the ones who made it through, for the ones still fighting tonight. These anthems keep reminding us, don't give up on life. Pinoy's ringing empty halls, strings rise slow like a steady breath. Drums hit hard like a pulse in the chest, saying you're not finished yet. If you're hanging on by a thread tonight, if the road feels cold and long, there's a voice in the wire and wood and steel saying stay, keep moving on. Turn it up, let it break your heart wide open. Let it shake the fear out of your bones. These riffs were built for standing back up when you think you're standing alone. Sing it loud for the ones who made it through, for the ones still fighting tonight. These anthems keep reminding us, don't give up on life. So play it one more time, slow and loud. Let it carry you through the night. As long as there's a song to sing, we're still alive. We were kids on the cheap seats, hands in the air, bleachers shaking under Friday night air. A radio cracked, playing loud through the scars. We learned every word like a map to the stars. Guitars cut through the smoke, drums hit the chest. We believed every promise stitched into that set. From the back of the room to the front of the line, we chased that feeling one song at a time. Some nights were all noise, some nights were a prayer. Every note had a reason for keeping us there. From stadiums shaking rock anthems that burn, to quiet ballads where the lessons are learned. These songs tell the truth when the world feels too hard. About love, about hope, about aim in your heart. They heal what they touch, they lift when we fall. They keep dreams breathing through it all. Turn it up, turn it down, let the moment belong. This is life in the lines of a song. Years roll by, different rooms, same fight. Open mics, long drives, neon hotel lights. A piano in the corner, strings laying wide. Stories spilled out with nowhere to hide. A crowd of 10 or 10,000 strong, same hands clapping when the chorus comes on. We saw faces change, felt the room come alive. When the words hit home, we survived. From heartbreak to courage, from fear to belief, every track was a step toward relief. From stadiums shaking rock anthems that burn, to quiet ballads where the lessons are learned. These songs tell the truth when the world feels too hard. About love, about hope, about aim in your heart. They heal what they touch, they lift when we fall. They keep dreams breathing through it all. Turn it up, turn it down, let the moment belong. This is life in the lines of a song. There's a power in chords when the lights go low. A crash of the kit, then the tempo slows. Bass humming steady like a promise. Care back up voices, lifting what we almost left. If you've been broken, if you're trying to start, there's a place for you here, right where you are. From stadiums shaking rock anthems that burn, to quiet ballads where the lessons are learned. These songs tell the truth when the world feels too hard. About love, about hope, about aim in your heart. They heal what they touch, they lift when we fall. They keep dreams breathing through it all. Turn it up, turn it down, let the moment belong. This is life in the lines of a song. House lights fade and the night moves on. We carry the fire of every song. Still believing, still moving along, keeping dreams alive in a song. was 20 and broke with a radio dream. Cracked vinyl spinning in my beat-up machine. The guitar on the wall had scars from the road. Every nick told a story I needed to know. I learned love from a chorus that hit like a storm. Learned loss from a verse that refused to conform. We sang it out loud in a one-room flat. Believed every word, yeah, imagine that. We didn't have much, but the feeling was real. Hands in the air when the chorus would peal. Every night felt bigger than the room we were in. Hearts wide open, ready to win. These are the songs that carried us home. From the fire in our bones to the cracks in the stone. When love fell apart and hope felt thin, we turned it up loud and started again. From tears on the floor to fists in the sky, they taught us to live, they taught us to try. These are the songs that carried us home. I watched you cry in the front row seats. Mascara running to the kick and beat. The singer leaned in, voice rough and true. Every line felt written just for you. We danced with the pain, let the rhythm decide when to hold on tight, when to let it slide. Some nights broke us, some nights healed, but every word made the heart feel real. There's a piano ringing like a late night call, strings pulling tears from the back of the hall. Drums hit hard like a promise made, that we're still standing unafraid. These are the songs that carried us home. From the fire in our bones to the cracks in the stone. When love fell apart and hope felt thin, we turned it up loud and started again. From tears on the floor to fists in the sky, they taught us to live, they taught us to try. These are the songs that carried us home. Years roll by, but the feeling stays. Same three chords, still cut the same way. A million voices singing one truth. We survive every time we choose. Through broken strings and tired hands, we build our faith in a simple plan. Hit the note, let the night ignite, find ourselves in the fight. These are the songs that carried us home. When the road was long and we felt alone. Every heartbreak, every win, written in sound, burned in skin. From the quiet prayers to the loud goodbye, they gave us the nerve to stand and try. These are the songs that carried us home. So turn it down slow, let it play through the pain. Let the last chord ring like a hard-earned gain. We're still here now, older, strong, living our lives inside these songs. night streets, the city hums beneath our wheels. Fingers grip the wheel tight as the skyline stills. Every tired thought, every worn out fear, burning through the miles, chasing something clear. Guitars wail like the wild wind in your hair. Notes climb high like dreams you used to dare. The bass beats steady like a heart reborn. This road's our anthem, a new day's dawn. Strings swell soft beneath the pounding drums. Memories flash like lightning that hums. Passion's not quiet, it's a roaring fight, fueling the soul in the fading light. Piano chords crash like waves on stone, calling us back to a place unknown. Harmonies blend in a fearless cry, born to soar, we were made to fly. drive on a two-lane street. Radio low, hands shaking on the wheel. Had a pocket of change and a head full of plans. Thought the world would open if I just ran. Mom's old piano, missing keys. I'd play till midnight, chasing a melody. Dreams felt heavy, but I carried them anyway. Like a jacket worn thin that still kept out the rain. Every closed door taught me how to stand. Every hard night taught me who I am. We're built on the long way home, on late nights and broken phones, on love that stays when the lights go out, on hearts that don't learn how to doubt. Turn it up, let the drums remind we're still alive, still buying time. If courage has a sound, let it roll like stone. We're built on the long way home. Bet you working the end of a shift, coffee gone cold, but you still smiled a bit. You said you believed in the fire I keep, even when it burns, and I don't sleep. We made a vow on a bottle couch, said we'd stick it out, no backing out. Your hand in mine when the bills came due. Love felt real in the things we do. When the road bends hard and the map falls apart, we keep moving forward, mile by mile, heart by heart. We're built on the long way home, on late nights and broken phones, on love that stays when the lights go out, on hearts that don't learn how to doubt. Turn it up, let the drums remind we're still alive, still buying time. If courage has a sound, let it roll like stone. We're built on the long way home. Guitars cry out, but they don't give in. Strings rise slow like a second wind. I've fallen hard, I've paid my dues, but I get back up with nothing to lose. If the ceiling's low, I'll push it high. If hope is thin, I'll make it mine. We're built on the long way home, on late nights and broken phones, on love that stays when the lights go out, on hearts that don't learn how to doubt. Crash the cymbals, let it be known we're flesh and bone, but we're backbone strong. If courage has a sound, let it roll like stone. We're built on the long way home. So play it slow, let the last chord ring. I'll hold this life and the strength it brings. No easy road, but I'm not alone. I found my fire on the long way home. On the long way home. there's a street light burning low down the avenue where the restless go. Crowds gather round with the spirits high, singing songs that won't say goodbye. Every voice a thread, weaving stories bold and young. Anthems rise like storms, full of freedom ringing from each stone. Feel the roar beneath the quiet pain. Notes like rivers wash away the strain. This is the fire that we carry inside, a burning hope no night can hide. Passion alive in every tear we cry. United souls under the endless sky. Then there's a moment, soft as falling rain, a tender ballad tracing lines of love and pain, a heart breaking slow under the weight of what's been lost. The gentle chords remind us all what freedom costs. In the silence between every heavy beat, music finds a way to make us complete. This is the fire that we carry inside, a burning hope no night can hide. Passion alive in every tear we cry. United souls under the endless sky. Strumming the strings of an old guitar, where every wound becomes a scar. But through the cracks, the sunlight falls. Music breaks down the highest walls. This is the fire that we carry inside, a burning hope no night can hide. Passion alive in every tear we cry. United souls under the endless sky. Lift your voice, don't hide the pain. In every song we rise again. Fires we carry, fierce and true. In music's strength we find what's new. Use casual storytelling language to focus on the concrete story to him, and visual imagery specific to the from passionate ballads to uplifting anthems. The music blends resilience, freedom, and emotion, delivering timeless songs that inspire hope and lasting memories. But keep it realistic and grounded. Electric, it's all culture, no release. Focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery specific to the from passionate ballads to uplifting anthems. The music blends resilience, freedom, and emotion, delivering timeless songs that inspire hope and lasting memories. But keep it realistic and grounded. But keep it realistic and grounded. But keep it realistic and grounded. But keep it realistic and electric, but it's a culture or release. focus on concrete satin and visual imagery specific to the from passionate ballads to uplifting anthems. The music blends resilience, freedom, and emotion, delivering timeless songs that inspire hope and lasting memories, but keep it realistic and grounded. Learned your name from a radio hum, late night miles on a cracked old road, a cheap guitar and a borrowed drum, playing like we had nothing to lose. Posters peeling in a corner bar, sweat on the walls, lights burning low. We sang our hearts to a room of scars, hoping someday the doors would open wide. Every note felt heavy, but it held us straight. We kept the faith when the rain ran late. From the quiet songs that break you into, to the ones that lift the whole damn room, we write it all with our hands and scars, resilience beating in electric chords, freedom ringing in every line, hope in the cracks of a heart and rhyme. These are the songs that carry us home, leave lasting memories carved in stone. Morning light through a dusty pane, coffee shaking in a paper cup. We tuned the strings through the tired pain, said one more try and turned it up. Saw faces in a restless crowd, different lives, same fire inside. When the chorus hit, we sang it loud. For every lost year we survived. We stumbled hard, but we stood back up, learned how to breathe when the air got tough. From the quiet songs that break you into, to the ones that lift the whole damn room, we write it all with our hands and scars, resilience tries to shut us down, we'll turn the amps and stand our ground. From the quiet songs that break you into, to the ones that lift the whole damn room, we write it all with our hands and scars. Resilience beating in electric chords, freedom ringing in every line, open the cracks of a heart and rhyme. These are the songs that carry us home, leave lasting memories carved in stone. So play it slow, then let it rise, crashing cymbals cutting through the night. If this is all we leave behind, let it be truth, let it be light. There's a street lit by the fading neon light, where the lost and the dreamers meet the night. I walk alone with the weight of my past. Every melody's a story meant to last. Through the crack and the fire, I've learned to stand tall. Every scar is a verse in the song of it all. Songs capture the struggles, the battles we fight, the beauty we find in the darkest of nights. With hands on the strings of the storm inside, we rise up again. No need to hide. The power of love and the strength to survive. In every chord we come alive. She sings of the mornings that broke her in two, but taught her to bend without breaking through. A voice like a river that won't be contained, turning the heartbreak into a flame. And when the world feels too heavy to bear, I learned the world from a cracked rear view. Coffee gone cold on a two-lane drive. Bills on the seat, radio stuck on the blues, trying to name what keeps me alive. Mom said, keep your hands on the wheel, let the bad days pass like rain. I laughed it off, but I held that line when the road started testing my faith. Every scar's got a reason it stayed. Every fall taught my feet how to stand. I was quiet for years with my head down low, till a chord hit hard and I finally began. These songs carry the weight. We can't say they bleed a little truth into the pain. From the fights we lose to the love that stays, they turn the volume back on in our veins. Yeah, the nights get long, but the heart's still strong. When the drums come in, we rise again. These songs are proof we better not break. Turn the volume back on, my friend. I met you under a flickering sign, laughing loud at a broken plan. You held my face like borrowed time, said, try again, do the best you can. We built a home from second chances, painted hope on the walls with sound. When the floor gave way beneath our dancing, we learned how to stand our ground. Love ain't clean, it's a beautiful mess. It shakes the truth right out of your chest. But when the lights go down and the crowd goes thin, it's the song we share that pulls us in. These songs carry the weight. We can't say they bleed a little truth into the pain. From the fights we lose to the love that stays, they turn the volume back on in our veins. Yeah, the nights get long, but the heart's still strong. When the drums come in, we rise again. These songs are proof we better not break. Turn the volume back on, my friend. Let the guitar cry just enough to heal. Let the piano hold what words can't keep. Strings in the air like a promise made to every soul still losing sleep. If you're hanging on by a frayed old line, if the mirror's asking who you've been, there's a fire in the sound tonight that says begin again, begin. These songs carry the weight. We can't say they bleed a little truth into the pain. From the fights we lose to the love that stays, they turn the volume back on in our veins. Yeah, the nights get long, but the heart's still strong. When the drums come in, we rise again. These songs are proof we better not break. Turn the volume back on, my friend. So play it slow, let it roll through the room. Kick and snare like a steady hand. If you're still here breathing, it's not too soon to believe in the strength we've had. Turn the volume back on. Stand up again. I learned my first song from a cracked old radio on a back porch chair with a loose leg. Mom was humming along, Dad kept time on the wheel. Driving nowhere, just driving to feel okay. The night fell wide, the air smelled like rain on dust. Every note said, kid, you're not alone. I didn't know the words, but I knew the weight of a heart finding room to be strong. From cheap guitars to big arena lights, same truth ringing through the wire. When life hits hard, we turn it up and let the sound lift us higher. These songs are built from love and broken plans, from standing back up when you can barely stand. They carry our names, they carry our dreams, from one worn out hand to the next generation's hands. Turn it loud, let the feeling run free. This is the power that keeps us breathing. I've seen 1,000 faces sing the same line, eyes closed, fists in the air. Some came in hurting, some came in hope. All of us meeting right there. A girl in the front row crying for change, a man in the back just trying to heal. Different stories, same four chords, showing us what's real. Through every loss and borrowed wind, we find ourselves in the sound. It's a long road, but these melodies keep our feet on the ground. These songs are built from love and broken plans, from standing back up when you can barely stand. They carry our names, they carry our dreams, from one worn out hand to the next generation's hands. Turn it loud, let the feeling run free. This is the power that keeps us breathing. When the world feels heavy on your chest and you're tired of being tough, remember the nights we sang it out when just surviving was enough. Pass it on, every scar, every win. Let the truth keep rolling on. As long as someone hits that first chord, the fire is never gone. These songs are built from love and broken plans, from standing back up when you can barely stand. They carry our names, they carry our dreams, from one worn out hand to the next generation's hands. Turn it loud, let the feeling run free. This is the power that keeps us breathing. So here's to the kids and the old souls too, still chasing something true. As long as hearts beat in time with the drums, this song keeps carrying you.